What's up, Royals? I'm yours truly, King Chris. Welcome back to the conversation. This conversation takes us to Detroit. A black man has filed a $10 million civil rights lawsuit against the suburb Detroit Police Department and one of its officers. He says that he was walking along a commercial street. The 48-year-old black man said that he was detained for more than 20 minutes on July the 14th around 6 a.m. in the morning after he had dropped his two teenage sons off at the gym for a early morning weightlifting training. He says that then he started to walk for exercise. The 48-year-old black man says that the police drove up behind him and told him to put his hands up. Get your hands out of your pocket. Then the officer would say, I am going to frisk you because you look like you have a weapon and you were going to break into the cars. The 48-year-old black man says, I only saw one car parked outside the coffee shop, and that was a few blocks up the street. The 48-year-old black man is a licensed mental health therapist. The lawsuit also states that the police hurt him in his groin area by shoving him against the squad car and also hurting his wrist with the handcuffs. And he goes on to say, when I did not want to talk to him, he started poking me in the back and saying, look, dog. And I said, I am not a dog. And the other cop said, I have a Labrador in the back of my car and he is smart. And then he goes on to say that they only let him go after he asked them, what are you going to do next? You're going to put your knee on my neck? And then these white race soldiers, as you know, the National KKK, Lynching Association of Black and Brown Skinned People, your local law enforcement officers decided to let him go. This right here shows how black people are harassed just because being black, walking just because you're being black. And this man is a very educated, highly educated man, as we can see. And then the thing about it is that the vehicles were up the street. They were way up the street. And they want to say that he was about to break in cars, and just because he had his hands in his pockets, he looked as though he had a weapon. It looked as though he had a weapon. It shows how disrespectful and how the police department always say they're working on their training. They're working on their training. They're not working on shit. They're not trying to do anything besides antagonize black people for apparently no reason. Because they're white and they say so. Because they're white and they say so. At this point, I'm just really thinking, as like they say, defund the police department. Hey, it's not going to ever happen, but maybe it should. And also, maybe they should stop hiring white police officers. Just stop hiring them. As I told you, your local law enforcement is the biggest gang around town. They're the most violent people, the most disrespectful people, and they don't give a damn about humans, and especially blacks. And then he's seen on this picture with his white family, and some of the kids, even though it looked like they could be mixed. But I wonder how he look at his kids and his family. He looks at them as they're human. When they look at a black or brown skinned person, they don't think that we're human, and they don't respect us. And we're always suspicious in their eyes. And I will tell you, yes, we do have our share of crimes. We do things, but white people do even worse things than we do, and it's always overlooked. Meet me at the comments and let me know what you think about these white race soldier police officers and this innocent black man being harassed, terrorized because he's black, being mistreated, racially profiled because he's black. My black and brown skinned people, I love you guys so much. Please remember, stay up, never down. Until we meet again, may God bless.